Hey loves, it's your girl DeeDee and welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. So I am back with another reaction video. Now this comes from an entitled woman who ends up getting arrested as opposed to just getting a traffic ticket. So we're gonna get into this video. Before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you like the content. Hit that like button and share the video if you can. Also, do not forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content or go live. So I'm gonna stop talking. All right, let's get into it. Here we go.
Can I tell me I cannot get out of my car? You're not my boss, you're not my daddy. You don't give a fuck. I don't want to go to the ground. What are you doing?
On March 8, 2023, in Orange County, Florida, a traffic enforcement officer randomly running license plates initiates a stop on a driver named Jasmine for a suspended license and a state-issued seize tag order.
Stop. How you doing? License and registration, please.
245 Robin, happy verbal
As soon as I get your license, I'll be glad to tell you.
So far, it seems like a basic stop. You know, they just pulled her over or whatever. It doesn't seem like anything crazy. I'm interested to see how this goes left, because a lot of these cases, they end up going left. They start off pretty good, like nothing crazy, and then it ends up getting really crazy. And I'm always interested to see the details and how it starts out and how it ends up, because a lot of these cases we don't get to see everything that happens. But I like these videos because it does show you what transpired from the beginning to the end, so you can have a more accurate idea of what's going on, because a lot of times people lie in these situations, whether it be the person in the car or the police. What they do is they show it from the beginning, what actually happened, so nobody is able to lie and try to, you know, manipulate the situation, if you know what I mean. Let's continue.
1549 Robertson.
Thank you, ma'am. Jasmine, the reason why I'm stopping you is because I run the plate. Your license actually comes back suspended and you have a seize tag order in reference to your car insurance. Yeah. Oh, I mean, you do.
No, I went to the courthouse yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Made payment.
Right, you made the payment, but you didn't take care of everything else.
How do you know?
Because it says in my record.
I just did it yesterday. Maybe you didn't update that. You didn't say I couldn't drive.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, you can't drive. Your license is suspended.
It's not. If I went to the courthouse,
Okay.
I made payment.
Jasmine, when's the last time you had a ticket?
I haven't been pulled over. You're the first one to pull me over in months.
So you've never had a ticket before?
No, only red light camera tickets.
Red light cameras? Okay. Has your license ever been suspended before?
No.
No? Okay. And the address here, is this correct?
Yeah.
Well, which one? The one on your license here or the Conway Road?
The one on my license.
The one on your license? Okay. Because they don't forward DL information, that's why. How long has it been since you lived in Conway?
Only a couple months.
A couple months? Okay, so you just moved back here? Okay. And what do you have there? You were trying to show me something else. What's this?
This is the paper I did at the court.
Yeah, this shows you live in Kissimmee. The paperwork that you filled out yesterday. I'm sorry? Well, because you have to have the correct address on your license. That's a civil infraction.
No, that's the correct address.
The Kissimmee one?
The one on my ID.
Okay, well, why would you write incorrect information?
I didn't write incorrect information. I'm just trying to
Okay. I'll be right back.
Jasmine claims to have had her license reinstated the previous day, yet the officer's computer states otherwise, and she already has 4 previous suspensions on her record. As Jasmine continues to argue, the officer goes back to his vehicle to inspect the paperwork more closely. But when Jasmine gets tired of waiting, she exits the vehicle and approaches the officer.
Have a seat at your car. Have a seat in your car when I'm done. Ma'am, I don't care. You have to have a seat in the car. Okay, listen to me. You don't have the right to get out.
I have the right to do whatever I want. If I can get out of my car, I can get out of my car. You cannot tell me I cannot get out of my car.
Yeah.
Girl, but just sit in your car and let the people do their job. See, this is where it gets crazy. Why are you out of the car? You can't control what they do. Just stay in your car, let him do his work. If everything is good, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like, why get out the car and make it worse than what it is? I think people sometimes get antsy when they know that they're, you know, they don't have it all together. Let's continue.
Yes, I can.
How can you not? You're not my boss. You're not my daddy. You don't do
There's a Supreme Court ruling that says you need to get back in your car. Now get back in your car.
Let me see the paper.
Google it. Get back in your car.
I'm not Googling nothing.
Okay. Ma'am, you're losing your car today. I'm impounding the car.
How are
I'm
you
taking your
impounding my
license,
car?
and I'm taking your tag.
How are you impounding
So if you
my
want to
car?
call somebody to come get you, that's the best
I
thing.
can't. I'm here
Okay.
by myself, and
Well,
I have to go
I
get my
apologize. Your license is suspended 4 times. You have an FR suspension,
No, I just went
and
to
you
the
have not
courthouse
cleared
yesterday.
everything up.
I showed you the
Everything
paper.
is not cleared up.
What do you mean? Then why
I'm
didn't
telling
she
you.
tell me that? I asked her if there any other problems. She didn't say nothing.
Well, I'm telling you what there is. I will
but
give
you
you all
can't
the
impound
court.
my car.
I will give you all the information. Your car is getting impounded.
What do you mean by that?
It's going to
Explain.
go to the record yard. It's going to go to police impound until you get a valid license. So you physically go down to the DL office and reinstate your license.
Why can't I just
you
take
owe
it to
money
my house?
because you're not allowed to drive.
I've been
I
paying
cannot
monthly
let
on
you
it.
get in a car and
No,
drive
I
again.
went to the courthouse and
Okay.
she said there's no problem.
I'm just telling you what's going on.
That's not fair.
You know, I think a lot of people always say things aren't fair, but you know, it is fair because if you're driving on a suspended license, then if you get pulled over, whatever procedures are, if they have to take your car or whatever, that's just what it is. And she keeps saying she's been paying on something, but you still have to go get your license reinstated. So what's the sense of arguing? Just you know, this is why I think it makes sense to do what's necessary, do what you need to do so you won't be in a situation in the first place. Instead of driving, if you know your license has been suspended, maybe you should Uber. We have Ubers now, or get somebody else to drive you where you need to go. Keep your car parked until you get your license situated, and then that way you won't be in a situation. That's all I'm saying. Let's continue.
You can take it up with the clerk.
I was just there yesterday.
Okay. Hey, Ron, come on over. Ma'am, I can't help it if she doesn't do her job.
You can't.
I can't help that.
And I told you to pay everything. How are you do you not understand what I'm telling you?
Ma'am,
I have 2 kids I take care
Go
of.
stand by your car.
And then you're gonna fucking tell me
Go
to
stand by your car. Go stand by your car.
Yesterday and I paid over
Okay.
200 fucking
Ma'am,
dollars to the fucking car.
You're this close to going to jail.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You're trying to take my shit.
You're this close to go to jail.
You're a fucking ass.
Go have a seat by your car.
Jasmine continues to argue, and as backup arrives, she gets back into her vehicle and makes a brief attempt to.
Don't tell me she tried to get away, girl. Girl, did you try to leave? Just making it worse and worse. So she tried to leave.
Get out of the car now!
What is
Get out of the car! Turn around, put your hands on the back.
What is your problem?
Get out of the car.
What is your problem? What is your problem?
Relax, relax.
You're hurting me. You're
Relax.
hurting me. Get off of me.
Relax.
You're hurting me. Get off of me. Get
That hand.
Get off of me. I'll get out of here. I'm gonna get my fucking kids. You asshole. Get off of me. Don't you do it. Get off of me.
Go to the
No,
ground.
I don't want to go to the ground. Get off of me. I have to go get my fucking kids. No, you are not putting these on me.
Oh, Lord. This could have been avoided. The mind-boggling part to me is 1 minute, you don't give a F. You don't give a F what happens if whatever. And then when it gets to that point, now you're screaming, get off of me! Get off of me! And now you're acting like you're the victim. But you don't, a minute ago, she's tough and bad, and she's out here, you know, acting like nothing, you know, you like you run these police, and then when they have you in cuffs and taking you to the ground, now you're screaming like a victim. It doesn't make any sense. It would have made much more sense to sit in your car, wait till he do what he needs to do, and then they come back and tell you what it is. If you know you don't have a driver's license and it is expired and they take your car, that's what they're supposed to do. Then figure it out and keep it moving. But all of this is not gonna help the situation or make it any better. It's the entitlement for me. It's the audacity for me. It's the entitlements, how people know they're in the wrong, but they still try to play like the victim, and if you're doing them something out of order. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
Roll over. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Get
can't take off on a traffic stop.
Take off.
Get in. It's all on video. Get in.
I was at the wall.
Get in.
You're such a dick.
Now look how she went from screaming and crying to being able to cuss him out with no problem. Baby, this is insanity. It really is. She went quickly to calling him out his name, and she stopped crying real quick. Let's continue.
County 249. Show it the black female 1015. And Jan resume normal.
249.
You guys okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Per unit. You got it. Count.
Negative. All units can cancel. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Per unit. Just finding tickets.
Huh? I got it. I got one.
You want some of those lights?
Yeah.
I'm calling him back. I'm not phone.
You take these handcuffs.
Nope. You're going to jail, ma'am.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Well, unfortunately, when you fled from the stop, you did something wrong. When you didn't listen, you did something wrong.
I was.
So
going
now,
to
and then when
I
you
was
when you
just
punched
there.
me, when you punched me on the ground, yep, you swung and hit me.
I did not.
Now it's battery, Leo.
That's a lie.
It's all on
I don't
video.
even know how to do a play.
Okay, it's all on video.
I don't know how to throw.
Well, I mean, if she had stayed in her car and just waited for him to do what he needs to do, none of this would have happened. None of this would have happened. They probably would have taken her car, impounded it, and they might have let her go. But she the one who got irate and got out of her car, and none of this wouldn't have happened. You could have. He said, "Stay in your car. Just stay in your car. Let them do the paperwork." Or she could have just came clean and said, "You know what? Yeah, my license is suspended. Whatever. I thought it was whatever, and not get arrested at least." And then, let them take the car, and then you figure out a way to get that, and all of this could have been avoided. It's just, why put yourself through all of this? You know what I mean? Why put yourself through all of this rigmarole when if it's he didn't say he was going to arrest you. He said he was going to take the car because you shouldn't be driving, and you could have went on about your way. But now she's getting arrested. They're going to take the car. Now this is extra stuff that she's going to have to pay for. Let's continue.
Ma'am,
No.
ma'am, it's all on video. You all right?
Are you?
Yep. You want to?
Our employee's car.
Am I able to call my mom?
No. You can call your mom after you get booked into the jail.
24 Alpha. At where?
Why would I arrest you?
Yeah.
Because you ran from the traffic stop.
I didn't run from the traffic stop. I was at the red light. The light turned green. You
Ma'am.
Over at the Wells Fargo.
Ma'am.
Got out the car.
Ma'am.
I took the punches. I was at the courthouse.
Did you not just drive off?
Yesterday.
Did you not just drive off?
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I'm
okay.
going to the courthouse. Why can't I go? I want
Because
to
with the traffic stop wasn't done, and I told you that.
Yeah, but I need to go to the courthouse.
It doesn't matter. You don't have the right to leave. You don't.
Here.
You don't have the right to leave.
Okay, so I'm
Schedule 30.
Well, I don't need to understand.
And they tell you you're fine to go. Why would you tell me I'm fine to go so I can get arrested? That
Well,
makes sense.
I don't know. That's between you and them. Well,
I didn't do that.
unfortunately, you'll go to jail today.
He lied.
Unfortunately, you go to jail today. You'll get booked in.
Okay, so when are you taking me there?
I'm ready. It's my time. I will get done, and we will head that way.
You're so inconsiderate. You hurt me. I'm bleeding. You hurt both of my legs. And you say I punched you. I can't even throw a punch. I've never even fought like that before. What are you talking about? You got complete control. You're trying to tell me a 130-pound girl was being threw a punch where both her hands behind her back? That's
You're
a
right.
lie.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
No, we're not.
Just
I'm
one
gonna
on
go
a traffic stop. And she didn't believe her stuff was suspended.
No,
and
I believe you.
then she decided to jump when her car was getting ready to get impounded. She jumped in the car and took off.
Oh, that's right.
So Ron was able to get here, I was able to get there, and then, of course, she wanted to fight and not go to
I
jail.
did not fight. I don't know how to fight. I'm only 130 pounds. I'm small. Can I fight?
So it was a good day, I guess.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Nobody got hurt. No one.
I'm hurt.
So.
I'm f***ing hurt. I'm bleeding and my hand is hurting.
If the caregiver is there in FDS 51, we can respond to
How are you?
two people.
Been a while, man.
And if it's a DNR,
Nope. You can't leave. We're going to the jail.
Then let's go. What are you waiting for?
We gotta wait on the tow truck and
everything.
I still got stuff to do.
As Jasmine is driven to jail, she continues to plead her case from the back seat.
Your knee and my leg. How much do you weigh compared to how much do I weigh?
But see, why is this is what I don't understand. Why is this always an afterthought? You know you weigh 130 pounds from the get-go. This is a big man. Both of those men are much bigger than her. So why would you even try to even attempt to approach them? You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you're that little, you know that you don't weigh as much, and that those men could have an advantage over you. So why even approach? Yeah, I don't understand why women do that. It's almost like you want to play the victim. You want to put yourself in a position to make it seem like you're at a disadvantage and that they just taking advantage of you. If you know that this is the case from the beginning, you should have sat in that car, locked that door, and stayed there until he told you what was up. That way, you don't have to put yourself in harm's way to have to deal with these men who are actually much bigger than you and much stronger than you, and be pushed to the ground and do all of this could have been avoided. If you know you're at a disadvantage, why keep putting yourself in harm's way? Make that make sense. You think you're tough, even though you're 130 pounds, and you think that you can talk to people any kind of way, and you're gonna get away with it. See, and that's the thing. And then when you realize you can't get away with it, now you want to play victim. Now, oh my God, I'm only 100. I'm so little. Why did you do this? You can't do that. You gotta understand the laws and things. Understand what you can and cannot do. Let's continue.
And then you can say I throw a punch. For what? To make you feel better? I did not throw no punch. How can I throw a punch? Why don't we go to the courthouse to find out why this lady lied to me? Because she knew I would get in this predicament. This doesn't make any sense. I did my part. Went to the courthouse to find out what's going on with my leg. And she lied to me. So my car can get impounded. I cannot afford to get that out. I have to take care of my kids. And this is wasting my time and my kids' time for no reason.
But there is reason. Her license was suspended. And if it was a clerk error, you have to deal with that. And I think a lot of times people just think that society owes them something and society is supposed to just go with your narrative and your plan. That just doesn't work like that. I mean, a part of being an adult is being responsible for your actions and the things that you do. And all of this stuff has consequences. If we all could just get our issues just brushed away and just claim it's not fair and not have to, keep our license from being suspended or not pay traffic tickets or whatever it is. If we could just say, it's not fair, and then just get rid of it, then everybody would do that. But that's just not how it works. You got to be responsible for your stuff. And she had 4 infractions or whatever on her license, and her license is suspended. And I'm pretty sure they told her that at the office. I'm pretty sure they told her that. But, seems like she just didn't do what was necessary to get her license reinstated, and she's still driving while her license is suspended. And anybody knows, if anybody has ever had their license suspended and you're driving, you know that they can arrest you and take the vehicle. So it's not different for her. It's just the way it is. It's the law. Let's continue.
You gotta go home, open up a cold beer, right? Who's gonna feed my fucking kids? Who's gonna put my fucking kids to bed? They're gonna wonder where their mother is. But she went to pay her money to the courthouse when they want to go to Disney, and I can't even fucking take them because I have to work.
Well, I mean, if you can't afford to get your license reinstated, or you making payment plans on the license situation, how can you go to Disney? Make that make sense. That's okay. Let's continue.
To pay these tickets from these red light cameras because I'm trying to go to work. And then you're gonna throw me on the fucking ground and then say throw a fucking punch. The fuck? Then what? If I get booked, how do I even get out? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Doesn't make any sense. You see 2 car seats in the back. What the fuck does that mean? I didn't do nothing. No fucking nothing. She threw a punch. She drove up. Yeah, to find out why the lady at the courthouse lied. I was just there and paid a lot of money that I don't have. I'm fucking hero.
Jasmine was charged with resisting an officer with violence, obstruction without violence, and fleeing and eluding police. She faces up to 5 years in prison if convicted.
Oh, Lord. Wow. Now, I don't think she's going to do 5 years, but she's going to have to probably pay something. And, you know, and the funny thing about it is all of this could have been avoided. All of this could have been avoided. It's not something that she had to go through. She didn't have to, you know, she could have just sit in the car and waited for him to do what he needed to do. They probably was still going to impound the car and probably would have let her go. And then the fact that she said, oh, you saw 2 car seats in the car. So what does that mean? Because you're a single mother, that means people supposed to have sympathy on you. That means people are supposed to always give you a pass. And I think that's the narrative that a lot of these women think is supposed to happen. You being a single mother is supposed to be above the law, and everybody approaching you is supposed to, you know, proceed with caution and take their time and just be coddling of you because you're a single mother. It doesn't work like that. You're not above the law. Just like everybody else who's had tickets and license suspended and got arrested, there's no special treatment for you. This happens to a lot of people. So you're no different. You got to do what's necessary to get your stuff on track, or you're going to find yourself in this situation. That's just what it is. So listen, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know what you think of her behavior of this video. Do you think it was unjust and unfair what happened to her? Or do you think, you know, he should have done something differently? Let me know in the comments because this is just crazy. Comment, like, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.